So, seems you know how to hold your own. I'd had my doubts when we first hit the road.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? What kind of doubts?
You kidding me? You look like you'd fallen out of the vault that day. I thought I'd see you picking your teeth out of the gutter by sunup. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty. And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened at Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. Mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they called neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
What?
You and McDonough knew each other as kids?
Oh yeah. Guy's my brother. Grew up together in a little shack on the waterfront. Guy was the standard big brother. Entitled, punchy, liked to shove rotten potatoes down my shirt and slap my back. But I never thought he'd be capable of something like what they did to those ghouls.
Why did McDonough campaign against the ghouls?
Because he thought he could win. There'd always been a pretty clear divide between the folks living in the stands and those down on the field. I'm not convinced they didn't do it just to improve their view. I remember storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled. That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
What do you mean you didn't recognize him?
I don't know. Just didn't seem like the guy I grew up with. When I'd first heard the rumors he'd been swapped for a synth, thinking back on that night, I thought it made a lot of sense. But now, I don't know. I don't think I buy it. I've seen him since then, and there's no way they copied him that perfectly. Even got his tight-ass walk. But at the time, I just needed to get the hell away from him. Him and that whole damn city.
I see.
He murdered those ghouls.
Him and that whole damn city. I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the Good Neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the Good Neighbor lifestyle. I brought them food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were, who couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you. I know I run my mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
Yeah, sure, Hancock.
I feel exactly the same, Hancock. It's been a hell of a ride thus far.
Then here's to a long road, with plenty of ammo. Well, thanks for hearing me out. You probably weren't looking for a history lesson, were ya? You wanna hit the road?
Yeah, let's go. Hello? Oh, shit. Hey, easy. Easy does it, mama. I'm here to bring you back your baby. There you go. Yep, you just, bury him there. Alright, I guess I'll go now. Bye.
Somebody please help. She's hurt.
What? Who said that? Hello?
Hurry. She's in here. Please help.
Oh, alright.
She's right back here. Hurry.
Alright, slow down, don't. Let me go in first so I can clear the way. Make sure there's no hostiles, no raiders. It's alright, Hancock, I got this. Oh, shit! Never mind. Hey, open the door! Let me out of here. Please. Fuck you. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Had to play hero, huh?
Fucking assholes. Gotta go, what's coming there.
Won't recognize you when I'm done.
Come on out, assholes. That's what I thought.
It's called
Shut the fuck up. Alright. Looks like it's clear. Yellow, blue, yellow, blue, blue, yellow. Alright. Green paint. Green paint. And green paint. Alright.
Got those baseball relics I asked for?
I sure did.
Got them all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball. It's the real deal. You'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you killed on the field. Look at that color.
No.
See those numbers on the back? Tracks
Yeah.
the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check.
No.
Ah, really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything
No,
on
that's
the
not
list.
true.
Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
Yeah, I'm honored, Mo. Thanks a lot.
You're back. You find that paint?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't easy, but I found some. Yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Alright. Should be simple enough. Here we go. How about that, huh?
Working hard?
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Okay, so...
You think that's enough paint to last you?
Should be enough for a good coat or two. That'll have to do for now. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
Alright, Abbott. You got yourself a deal. What do we got here?
It's hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Yeah. What's up with that? What's going on? A gunner? Looks like a gunner. Another dead Brahmin. Mysteriously locked cooler. Huh. What on earth is going on here? Fascinating. Very fascinating. Maybe the white plate has a clue on it. Nope. Nope, it's just a white plate. I'm sure this cooler holds the answers. I'm sure of it. Something tells me that the answers are in this cooler. Just don't know how I would get it. Let's get the Brahmin out of the way, maybe. Let me try to carry the cooler itself. I can't do that. Can I make Hancock inspect the cooler? There
Grab
you go.
anything useful.
Sure.
Grab what's in that cooler, Hancock. What'd you find?
Hey,
Yeah?
What'd you find, boy? Don't hold on me. Aha, I knew it. Deezer's lemonade.
huh? Caravan definitely stopped in Covenant.
Alright, good work, Hancock. A reminder, Covenant is a safe place. Whatever bad happened to you in the past won't happen here. But we've all got a job to do. We need word of mouth to spread, so eventually dozens of people a week come through here. So, some guidelines. Be welcoming, but don't make visitors uncomfortable. Any opportunities to encourage visitors to bring their friends, exploit. Never talk about synths. Never talk about the Institute.
Why are they so afraid of synths?
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house, and you should visit Penny's store.
Anything else in town?
Doc Patricia will be more than happy to patch you up. For a modest fee, of course. You might want
Right.
to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
I see.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
Does Covenant have a problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here. Rest assured.
I see.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
I see. Alright.
I have to go.
You have a good day.
Hey,
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously.
But welcome.
Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Hello?
what do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge. You here to shop?
All right.
I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Yeah, that's what us menfolk like.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Right.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Oh, yeah.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
Mm-hmm.
People here are really friendly. Why's that?
Everyone that passes the test is welcome to visit. But we are particular on who can live here. And having a positive attitude is important to us.
I see.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Why would he do that?
Some people are just jealous when they see others leading a better life. And they'd like nothing better than to drag everyone down to their level. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Uh-huh.
How does Covenant help people?
Don't even get me started on what we... You know, I think I left something in the oven.
What?
I have to go. You take care.
What? What oven? What are you talking about?
Compound to BF. Compound to BF. Remaining stock and loose ends tied up. Requesting update on version 11.3.
What the heck? Mr. Huntley has absorbed 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at the Mystic Pines' pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favorite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend...
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Alright.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around.
Oh.
Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing, Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
Is that a threat?
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan in a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
How can you justify killing a caravan?
And that common good bull don't fly with us.
It isn't as simple as all that. Hasn't our community been good to you and others passing through? So all I'm asking is you have a little faith in us.
No, I don't think so. It's not about the caps, bud. It's about truth. Honesty.
You can keep your caps.
Something stinks in this town, and we're the ones to find it.
Please, just leave well enough alone. There's more going on than you realize.
Yeah, I definitely...
Got a sec?
Oh.
Need you to hear something.
What's up, Hancock?
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Better than that. This is just... tricky. It's just
Go on.
being out here with you, it's made me realize most of my life to this point, I've been running out on the good things I got. I skipped out on my family, my life in Diamond City, took up with you just to get out of Good Neighbor. Hell, running from myself is what made me into a damn ghoul. But being here with you for the first time in my life, things have just felt right. And running is the furthest thing from my mind. I mean, I left Good Neighbor thinking I was gonna just sharpen up the old killer instinct. But whether it's fate, or destiny, or just goddamn coincidence, I ended up with someone like you. I turned one of the nastiest settlements in the Commonwealth into a refuge for the lost. I thought I'd done something I could hang my hat on. But being out here with you, it's made me realize just how small time I'd been thinking. And that maybe all my running, for my life, myself, maybe it wasn't such a bad thing after all.
Running from yourself? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I didn't always look this good. The drug that did this to me, that made me a ghoul, I knew what it was going to do. I just couldn't stand looking at the bastard I saw in the mirror anymore. The coward who'd let all those ghouls from Diamond City die. Who was too scared to protect his fellow drifters from Vic and his boys. If I took it, I'd never have to look at him again. I could put that all behind me. I'd be free. Didn't seem like a choice at all. Turns out it was just me running from something else in my life.
You may have run, but you always ran for a reason, Hancock.
Been trying to convince myself of that for a long time. But hearing that coming from someone like you, I don't know if you understand what that means to me. So let me get to the point. Throwing in with you has been the best decision I've ever made. It's like I found a part of myself I never realized was missing, which happens sometimes when you're a ghoul. If I hadn't taken up with you, I'd probably be in a gutter somewhere, getting gnawed on by rad roaches. You have been one hell of a friend.
I know the feeling. You're a damn fine man, Hancock. I'm lucky to have you at my side.
And God help any of them who get in our way. Well, I know I could stand to listen about how wonderful I am for the rest of my days, but it's probably worth us hitting the road. Thanks for hearing me out, friend.
Sure thing. Friend.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Hello?
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
I just want answers about Stockton's caravan, nothing more.
I'll take you to see Dr. Chambers. She'll know what to do about you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned.
Alright, alright. Look. Holstering my weapon. I'm gonna follow you. I want some answers. I mean, if I don't like the answers, I might have to do something drastic, but let's just hope that doesn't come down to that.
Blythe! Hey, Blythe!
Torture. They're sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes. What is
Hold
it?
on.
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes. The interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
Hello. What exactly is going on here? So what's with all the questions and the experiments, and why are they secret? Underground. What's going on, guys?
Stranger.
Hello?
You shouldn't be in here.
I'll leave in a moment. I just want some answers.
Hey, extend the platform. Showed up on our doorstep. What was I supposed to do?
So, do you guys, like, kidnap people and experiment on them? Because if you say yes, then that's gonna be very bad for you.
First outsider that's been in here.
Okay? I really hope that...
Welcome to the compound.
Thanks. I really hope you guys aren't as evil as I think you are. Or at least misguided.
Stranger.
Hello? Take your time, buddy. We got all day.
Stranger.
Hello? Do you guys clone yourselves, or what's going on? Are you doing experiments on humans to replicate each other, or? Oh. Hello?
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived.
Hello?
Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
Really?
There are no other options?
Too much is at stake to allow you to simply leave. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the
It may not look like it
walks
because we're not.
amongst us, strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Someone needs to destroy the Institute.
A perfectly rational response. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
So those dumb questions are to test out the synths, to see who is synth.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. We've measured it. We just need more data, more test subjects to narrow it down.
More
Covenant
synths?
is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety, and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
You're gonna pay for all the pain you've caused.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
You're right. Alright then.
Must have tripped some sort of sensor. I bet you 50 caps there's a lot more where they came from.
Well, let's get out of here quick then. Hello?
Please don't hurt me.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
Sure, yeah, I believe you.
Want this
Oh god.
affair to end. My father, old man.
Ah, God,
Stockton,
please.
Will reward you. Just
Yes.
let me out, please.
Okay. Just stop staring into my soul, please. There you go.
Nice.
You're free.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter, and we get paid. Not a bad day.
Yeah.
What if she's a synth?
If even after all they've done to her, they don't know if she's a synth or not, I figure she's human enough. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Alright. Well, you know,
I did more than half the work on this job. My share should reflect that.
There's some truth to that. 60-40 work for you?
I'm thinking... Well, you know what? I was thinking 75-25. So, you know what? Close enough.
See you around.
Bye.
Goodbye, Dan.